Yes, hello guys, welcome to the first episode of the Cup Talk Show in the year 2023, and I wish to say Happy New Year to you all guys, especially the guys who take time to share, subscribe, and comment about our various topics that we talk about here on the show. Yeah, now I know anyone out there who is really ambitious, has New Year resolutions, and I just pray that you achieve these ones, yeah, because for any procrastinator, any pessimistic people, it's usually hard to achieve these New Year resolutions. And today we are going to be talking about something that is really has been an issue in our community, our societies as young people, and that's the HIV and AIDS. Yeah. Now, according to the UN AIDS, apparently, as we speak now, 1.5 million Ugandans are living with the virus, and 1.3 are aware of their status, and then of those, 1.2 are actually on treatment. Yeah. In studio today, I'm joined by some ladies from an organization that's known by its registered name, Tukundane, and representing them today, it's Fiona.
Hi.
Yeah, Fiona, say hi to the guys. And Maureen.
Hello.
Yeah, so today we're going to be talking about HIV and AIDS. And Tukundane is known for focusing on marginalized women, girls who are living with this virus. And they do this through talking and being vocal about the stigma, the discrimination around this particular virus. Now, starting with I think Fiona, yeah?
Yes, please. Yes.
Maybe if you can, just give us a brief background about you personally and your organization, Tukundane.
Hi, viewers. Thank you guys for having us. So as he mentioned, my name is Kusingura Fiona. I am the co-founder Tukundane Charity Organization. I personally, in school, I did social work and social administration. I recently completed an SHR course at Lund University in Sweden. So basically, I think that's it about myself and about Tukundane. So I have lost quite a number of people when it comes to HIV, so which also pushed me to study social work because I wanted to give back to society and community at large. During my university, I did internship in different hospitals, like Mukono Health Center 4, which there's another HIV organization in Muyenga. So I kind of saw firsthand what HIV was doing to people.
Okay.
And that time, of course, I was younger. I was also in my early 20s around that time, and I could see young girls walking pregnant, and then they test and they are HIV positive, and you ask them where the fathers of these kids to be born are, and they
can't tell.
Yeah, and they can't tell.
Okay.
So it was really sad. So basically, the story of how Tukundane began is around that whole, me volunteering in these hospitals, encountering young girls who are 16, 18 at most, HIV positive and single mothers. And the fact that I was also raised by a single parent, and I lost my mother at a very young age. I think I was like probably 4.
Oh,
and
that's so sad.
Yeah, but that's fine. And she passed away. When I found out she also passed away due to the virus. So basically, Tukundane is around that. So it's personal.
So that's what inspired you to get into this kind of...
Yeah, to get into this kind of work, because I lost a mother to the virus, but also other relatives, and then also the my internship experience, the kids that I encountered, the young girls, 16, 18, being pregnant and being HIV positive. Tukundane was born. through that.
Yeah. All right. Now, is Tukundane basically focusing on the women and the girls, or you find yourselves including the other sex as well?
I don't want to sound like
Like you're sexist.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
but it's okay. It's okay to focus on a particular particular kind of people,
Yeah.
especially if that's the kind of segment that you feel so attached to, and maybe you know better.
Yeah. So right now we've mainly focused on women and the young women, and also other marginalized women, which can be sex workers.
Okay.
In between there. So yeah, I would say we focus on women. But if a man came in and they needed our assistance, definitely we would give it to them. But it's just that we are, basically on women and young girls.
Okay, thank you. Now, I think we should have Maureen telling us about you personally. What do you think, in your own opinion, actually, what do you think are the greatest challenges that these young people who are living with the virus are facing right now?
Thank you very much for the opportunity. In my own perspective, the few challenges that the people who are HIV positive are facing, first of all, I would say stigma. But before I go to stigma, I would say mental health. Most of these people who are HIV positive actually face a lot of mental health issues. It's just that most of them do not want to come out and talk about it. Okay. And the mental health is due to the stigma that the public portrays, because being HIV positive is looked at in a different way by community members.
True.
And then they face challenges like access to services, let's say health services in a work environment. You could find someone like they'll go to a work environment, but someone would be like, oh my God, how will I go to that place and start saying, I want to work here, I am HIV positive, how people look at me, how the community see me, am I able to actually produce or give out work to people? And
okay, now those are some of the challenges that they face. Are there any ways that Tukundane is trying to encounter or mitigate these challenges that these people are facing?
Yes,
maybe those that you can share with us.
Tukundane is currently we run projects like Know Your Status campaign, which we carry out yearly, like every year.
Okay.
We visit communities and encourage people to test and know their HIV status. This aims at mainly targeting the 90% strategy, where we make sure that we try to achieve that goal of at least those people who are HIV positive test and know their statuses, and then those who have known their status and are positive are HIV or ARVs, and then those who are using ARVs are having a reduced viral load. But then we also give them mentorship classes and educate them on how they can overcome the stigma, how the community should look at the different problems that these HIV women and girls face.
Okay.
And then we also sometimes visit communities. For example, we've had campaigns where we visit Boda men. And
like, for example, which places?
We visited Kawempe. And then we visited Boda men. We got to the Boda stages and talked to them about, it was hard, of course, because most of them don't want to come out and actually openly say, oh, we want to listen to this, we want to take condoms, we're distributing condoms. Okay. Or someone would be like, how is the community going to see me taking a condom? So they will think I'm definitely having sex or whatsoever. So we visit them, talk to them, encourage them to use condoms and so forth and test.
Oh, all right. Now, Fiona, maybe if you can, because she has shared with us some of the campaigns, but I believe as Tukundane, you are possibly having those main goals and the objectives, yeah? So what are your main goals as Tukundane in this particular cause, and maybe some of the few objectives? If there are any specifics, you can as well share those.
Okay. Yeah. So as Maureen, I think Maureen already kind of hinted on it. We have Know Your Status, but first I'll go to our objectives. Our main objectives to eradicate stigma, definitely.
True.
Because stigma,
we need that. We really need that.
Because stigma kills more than the virus.
True.
So why people are dying, it's not because of the virus, it's because they are scared of to out themselves, because there will be singled out, yes.
Yeah.
So they don't take their medication and stuff like that. So our main objective is to eradicate stigma in communities. Yeah.
Okay.
And also to empower young women and the women economically and socially. So that's where we have, like, as she mentioned, different programs that empower them, which we can talk about later. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, but mainly we have this Know Your Status campaign, which we started, I think, in 2021. 2021.
So it's making 2 years now.
Yes, it is making 2 years, and we're excited. So when
Are there any figures of maybe, do you collect data when you're doing this?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
When we started, we did, basically we didn't know what we were doing, but we knew we wanted to involve the community to know about their statuses.
Okay.
Also, as a way to let people know that, to make the women that Tukundane has feel that the community can be receptive. So if other people come in and check, even if you're positive,
Yeah.
they already knew their status, but
True.
we didn't want to out them to the community. So
True.
So when we started Know Your Status with assistance from TASO, we started with numbers like 20. So 20 people would come and check.
Okay.
But as I speak now, we've had our numbers are around 200. So I think
wow.
that's,
Oh, that's a great
that's
impact.
a great number, and we're excited. And now we are doing it twice a year. We were doing it once a year, but now we do it twice a year. So a small brief on Know Your Status. Know Your Status is just to, as I mentioned earlier, to let the community come. It's free of charge. So they come with TASO being our partner. They come in, know their status, check. Either we also talk about different methods of testing, because nowadays you can do it at home in your privacy, but we also self tests, but we also encourage them, because those can be if you do self test, there's a possibility that maybe you may mess up somehow. So we always encourage them to once you've done a self test and there's a little bit of doubt, go to a clinic and have your blood,
professional help.
Have your blood drawn and stuff like that.
Okay, now Maureen, maybe if you can probably share with us if there is an in video, like she stated, there's this Know Your Status that you do probably annually. If there's an in video who would like to extend help to maybe Tukundane or participate in any of your programs, a young person, how can they be able to extend that help or take part in Know Your Status campaign?
How can an individual know or take part in a Know Your Status campaign is, especially for young people, that I would advise young people to join, is to come and maybe join our campaigns and encourage the rest of the young people, like they get the knowledge, because without information, you cannot help another person.
True.
So they could come, join us, get the information, and in a way, reach out to the other young people outside in the communities who do not know or have no idea about HIV/AIDS and are actually stigmatizing the rest of the people.
All right, Fiona, I was somewhere on Twitter and then I landed on information about Tukundane, where you guys were having some ladies teaching them this skill of tailoring and all that. Maybe if you can throw some light on that.
Thank you so much. So as I mentioned, one of our objectives is to empower the women and the young girls economically, because as it is, stigma is also in offices. So you can, sometimes someone may know, like, if Fiona is HIV positive and I think if I touch on this cup, probably you'll get it. So we came up with different programs, and we have different of them. We have tailoring, as you said, sewing. So we were fortunate enough to get donations of sewing machines from Mama Aisha. It's an NGO based in Uganda, but run by a Dutch gentleman, if I may say. So they gave us over 17 sewing machines. So under these sewing machines or the sewing program, the women come in, because Tukundane is any woman can come in as long as you're HIV positive, So we brought these machines, and we got how would I say, a teacher. So we have like 2 different teachers who come in and teach the women from the start how to tailor different.
And where is this this program being held at?
So our offices are in Kawimpe Tula Road.
Okay.
So that's where we are. And of course, our numbers are also on our website. So people always reach out. As you found us on Twitter, so people always...
Yeah, true.
Yeah, people reach out from Twitter, from Instagram, from Facebook, and our website. So under this program, the women learn how to tailor. And whatever they tailor, we have... So our office is more like... we do the office work, and we also put whatever they make up. So we make those sales, and then the women take percentage of that. So we empower
okay,
them.
now, is there like an exit plan for a woman who has enrolled in this program? Like, in case she comes and then Tukundane teaches her how to use the machine, is there like an exit plan of maybe she can now go and do this independently besides you handling the bit of the sales for their programs?
Yeah. The exit plan is there. As I speak right now, so the women that we started with, we're very fortunate. They learned, and some of them have been able to purchase their own sewing machines. So for us, those are successful stories. We love that. And we also have, I don't know if you looked through our website also, we have the Firelighter campaign or program. So this is also our program that economically supports the women. And under this program, the Firelighters, it's a climate change program.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Because as you know, most Ugandans use charcoal to cook.
Definitely.
Yeah, and
and firewood.
Yeah, and firewood, and they use like polythene bags and papers to light.
True.
But our Firelighters are smoke free, and they're made out of candle wax and sawdust. So we also promote clean cooking and let the world know that the women are doing a lot of work.
Okay, and that falls under Sustainable Development Goal number 3.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Now, as we conclude, Maureen, is there any last word that you would want to share with a woman or a girl out there who is living with this virus?
My last word to a girl or a woman outside there that is living with HIV positive is it is not the end of the world. Get information, get your medication. You are a person like anyone else, and you have the right to access any information or service about anything you want in life.
Okay, thank you. So, Fiona, your last words, I want you to tell the world the importance of this continued action of advocating and talking about this virus over and over again.
Well, my last words, I would say that as Maureen mentioned, if you are not specifically the women, yes, we focus on the women, but for anyone who is out there and they're HIV positive, it is not the end of the world. As Maureen said, we have people who have been living with HIV for the last 30 plus years, as long as you're on your medication and you're constant on it. So I would encourage them to take their medication, how do I say? Faithfully. I like to say faithfully. Like, don't cheat on it.
True.
Yeah, don't cheat on your medication. And also, I think for us who are in this whole advocacy community, where when it comes to, as you asked that, what would I want the world to know? I think it's important for funders out there to support our work of advocacy. Our cause. Because I think you guys are also very aware that during COVID, a lot of attention went to COVID, and things
withdrawn from these other things.
Yeah, things like mental health, drug use, whatever, they were not focused on. But I think it's high time that we come back to that and focus on HIV. Like right now in Uganda, our numbers are very high when it's between the age of 16 to 24. We had the very, very high. Right now we're trying to see how we can bring those down. That also is, I account that to COVID, because during COVID, a lot of violence happened within. People were forced to stay in homes where they're not allowed to stay. We have child marriages going on. In all those processes, true. HIV also went high.
Yeah, true.
And also because people are not employed really. So you know, a lot of exchanges. We know when it comes to, what are they called? Sugar daddies and whatever. All that stuff. All that stuff in there. So yeah, I would seek, you know, the women and whoever is on thinks they're HIV positive, they should, you know, reach out to different hospitals or caretakers, or reach out to us. Like, you know, it's a safe space. Tukundane is a safe space, and we welcome anyone who wants to talk. Myself, I'm a counselor, so it would be amazing to, you know, talk to anyone without shaming them. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Fiona. That was Tukundane. By the Tukundane seems to be a word that's adopted from the West, and I would like you to just share maybe the meaning of that word for somebody who doesn't understand the language.
Tukundane, yes, you're right. Tukundane is from the West. It's a name from the West, and it means let's love one another.
True.
So that alone should encourage someone to come to us, because we don't judge, we don't discriminate. So come to Tukundane and let us love you, and, you know, love us back.
All right. Thank you so much, guys, for being a part of today's show. Yeah, this is one of our ways as Top Youth Mentor in Uganda Connect TV to continue to advocate for this space where young people can be vocal about issues that really trouble them. Yeah, as Top Youth Mentor in Uganda on World AIDS Day, they also managed to reach out to communities in Nakawa, Bugolobi, Lugogo, as they were under Mulago roundabout, yeah, as they are talking about this issue that is really, really disturbing the nature of the young people, yeah. All right, that has been it for today. Thank you so much, guys, for being a part of our show today. Continue to subscribe, continue to comment, and continue to share. Thank you for the love. Until next time, ciao.